Joined by Siena men's basketball assistant coach Greg Manning, who's taking a team of college all-stars over to Croatia later this week. And Coach, talk to us a little bit about the trip.
Yeah, it's going to be a good experience for all the players coming. You know, this will be my third time going overseas. I've went to Belgium in the past. This is a different trip for us. We're going to go to Croatia for about 8 days. And Marquise and Kenny are going to come with us. Marquise has been our starting point guard the last 2 years, and we expect him to be that again this year. So we think it's going to be a great experience for him to just kind of advance his career a little bit, and it's the right time for him as he's coming into his junior year. And then Kenny Wormley's a guy that we think is going to play a lot of minutes for us this year. You know, he's young, he's athletic, he can play the 1 and the 2. He's about 6'4", so we expect a lot of things out of him this year, so it's going to be a good experience for him as well.
Great. Based on what you've seen in the past, what's the real takeaways from trips like this and experiences going overseas?
Well, they just get some experience. You know, this time of year over here, these college kids aren't really allowed to play in games. They can play in summer leagues, but they're not playing against top-level competition. So Marquise and Kenny will get a chance to play against professional teams over there in Croatia. These are teams that are getting ready for their season to start, so they're only a few weeks out. So they're prepared. This is kind of like training camp and exhibition games for them. So it gives our guys a chance to play against some professional guys. And, you know, in the future, you know, their hopes are obviously, I know every kid wants to play in the NBA, but that's a very good level over there. So it gives them a feel for what it's like to play overseas and how hard they got to compete for jobs like that. So it shows them what lies ahead in the future for them as well.
And then off the court, what kind of experiences have you had in the past and what's on the itinerary this year?
Yeah, we'll have a few off days. I think we're going to play 4 or 5 games. 4 of them are scheduled right now. And then we're going to take a trip to Montenegro on one of our off days and show the guys some of the sights there. And then it's, you know, it's an interesting place. It's some of the most beautiful beaches in the world. So the guys will get a chance to see that. This will be my first time there too, Jason, so I haven't really, you know, experienced it much, but we'll have great tour guides over there. Roy Blumenthal, who runs the organization with the Global Sports Academy, does a great job. So he'll have everything set up for us, so it should be a fun trip for everybody.